election is crucial on several counts. At a time when Rahul Gandhi is trying to revive the Congress with his Bharat Jodo Yatra and AAP is trying to replace the Congress in state after state, Gujarat is an important test case. The AAP succeeded in taking over the Congress vote in Delhi and Punjab, but will they succeed in Gujarat? In this program, we'll discuss how the game has changed for Gujarat this time around compared to 2017. We'll have experts join us. But before we do all of that, let's get you the poll pulse from on ground. Our reporters are panned across Gujarat, bringing us the colour and fervour of the election season. So let's begin by first talking about the Bandhani artisans. Bandhani, also known as bandhej, a sort of tie-and-dye art in which the clothes are embellished by binding them into several ties. Just to tell you, the word banda means knot. It is one of the earliest methods of making saris, odnis, turbans, and is still being used today. Its imprints can also be found in the Ajanta caves. And as we speak of Bandhani, let's talk about Jamnagar, which is known for its vibrant tie-and-dye art. This technique is indigenous to the Western Indian state of Gujarat. It holds a special place in the rich Indian textile industry. It can take about 15 to 20 days to weave a cloth of 20 meters. Yes, that's how laborious the process is. With evolving technology and growing investments, Bandhani now stands at the cusp of global glory. The craft of making Bandhani is a major source of employment for the residents of Jamnagar. So what do women artisans have to say? Can this art survive? Can the bandhan between BJP and Bandhani workers remain intact? Let's take a look.
More than 27 years, BJP has been ruling Gujarat. Currently, we are present in Jamnagar's market, which is known for Bandhani. And now we are going to talk with the people who are present over here, and let's know what do they think about this year's election, because all the parties have been strongly campaigning all over the Gujarat. आप हमें ये बताइए कि ऐसा क्यों लगता है आपको कि भाजपा की सरकार आएगी?
मोदी के हाथ में देश सलामत है।
मोदी के हाथ में देश सलामत है, लेकिन कई मुद्दे उठते हैं जीएसटी के, अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट के।
तो रहेगा, कोई भी पार्टी होगी, प्रॉब्लम तो रहेगा ही।
कांग्रेस बोल रही है कि एजुकेशन के लिए काम करेंगे, केजरीवाल भी बोल रहे हैं फ्री इलेक्ट्रिसिटी देंगे।
फ्री के लिए थोड़ी हम कोई वोट दे रहे हैं, फ्री वो कहाँ से लाएंगे? अपनी जेब से पैसा देंगे क्या? जो इलेक्शन में वो जो जुट के आते हैं वो अपना पैसा दे देंगे कि हम पब्लिक को देते हैं?
आप हमें ये बताइए कि इतनी साल से भाजपा की सरकार है, क्या सोचते हैं आप उसके बारे में?
क्या भाजपा की सरकार है, पर लेकिन जो मोदी जी ने जो वचन दिया था वो इसने कभी पूरा नहीं किया है। ये झूठ बोलते हैं, सबके पास मत लिए बोल रहे हैं।
भाजपा ही जीतेगा, भाजपा के अलावा कोई नहीं जीतेगा।
क्या काम किया है भाजपा ने 27 साल?
भाजपा ने कौन सा काम नहीं किया है वो प्रश्न है हमारे हिसाब से। बहुत सारे काम किए और हमारे यहाँ राम राज्य की जैसे हम रह रहे हैं, बहुत ही बढ़िया है।
27 साल से भाजपा की सरकार है, क्या काम किया है भाजपा ने?
किया है और नहीं भी किया है, लेकिन क्या करे, कोई आया नहीं है अब तो।
क्या सोचती हैं आप कि इतने तीनों जो पार्टियां हैं वो इलेक्शन के लिए कैंपेनिंग कर रही हैं, अपना अपना इस बार कौन जीतेगा?
भाजपा।
इससे पहले भी 27 साल तक गुजरात में भाजपा की ही सरकार थी, खुद नरेंद्र मोदी यहाँ के सीएम रह चुके हैं, तो तब क्या हालत थी पहले गुजरात की और आज क्या हालत है?
हालत अच्छी हुई है, बिगड़ी तो नहीं है।
From the Bandhani artists and from Jamnagar, let's now shift focus to Rajkot, a bustling industrial town in Gujarat's Saurashtra, where BJP is going through a generational shift. Why? Because BJP here is betting on new faces. The bigwigs have been replaced. BJP is attempting to reinvent itself, which was the center of the tumultuous Patidar agitation in 2017. The party did not suffer heavy electoral losses. It also does not want anti-incumbency to dent its prospects. BJP has always been at the center of its politics here, but the new entrant AAP has changed the bipolarity of this contest. Now, BJP won all 4 seats in 2017, but AAP, with its freebies announcements, is trying to woo the voters, especially the industry workers. And amid the Russia-Ukraine war and the looming threat of recession, the industry workers seem to be enticed to a certain extent with AAP's promises. So what does this industrial hub in Rajkot want? Will they stick to the saffron party, or are the traditional vote banks going to see a shift? Let's listen in.
Mirror now is bringing you all the updates from ground zero in Gujarat. We are right now in Rajkot and we have been joined by Engineering Association's President Paresh Vaswani sir. So let's know from him what are the issues and what are the difficulties faced by the industries over here in GIDC, that's the industrial area, and also specifically about the auto parts which is Rajkot known for. Sir, आप हमें ये बताइए कि ये जो इंडस्ट्रीज है सारी जो ऑटो पार्ट्स का प्रोडक्शन करती हैं, तो उनके इश्यूज क्या है? इतने साल से भाजपा की सत्ता है, काम हुआ है, नहीं हुआ है, क्या कहेंगे?
ऑटो पार्ट्स में सबसे बड़ी दिक्कत तो ये है कि जीएसटी 28% है। पहले ऑटोमोबाइल इंडस्ट्री को स्कूटर, कार वगैरह को लग्जरी सेगमेंट में गिना जाता था। इसकी वजह से उसके ऊपर जीएसटी 28% लगाया जाता है, जो कि बहुत ही हाई है। हमारे नजरिए से देखा जाए तो अब वो लग्जरी नहीं रही, हर एक की नेसेसिटी है। सबके पास कार, स्कूटर तो होना ही चाहिए और है, तो उसके ऊपर जो जीएसटी इतना ज्यादा लेते हैं, इसके ऊपर रोड टैक्स है, अलग अलग आरटीओ टैक्स है, तो कुल मिला के व्हीकल और व्हीकल पार्ट्स बहुत महंगे हो जाते हैं। तो जीएसटी 28% से कम करके एटलीस्ट 18% करना चाहिए।
And we have been joined by Mayur Shah, who is the secretary of its association. So let's talk with him and let's know what are the issues of the people from business community and what do they have to say. Sir, आप हमें ये बताइए कि यहाँ की जो इंडस्ट्रीज हैं, कितनी इंडस्ट्रीज यहाँ पे साधारण है और कितने लोग यहाँ पे काम करते हैं?
Right now we are in this AJI GIDC, AJI Industrial Association. I am a secretary to AJI GIDC. Around in AJI industrial area we have around 500 units. And approximately 20,000 plus workers यहाँ पे काम कर रहे हैं अभी.
Right, so tell me about the issues of business community specifically in this GIDC area.
If we talk about AJI GIDC right now, major issues what we've been facing earlier was the infrastructure. The roads were not so good. So we have been complaining many times with the local municipal corporation, and luckily we have been able to make some better roads, and still our complaints are still with them. So we are working on it.
So 20,000 is a big number. So these number of people are getting employment from this place.
Yeah.
So what more do you expect from any government that's going to come in the near future?
See, as a business community, we always have one expectation only from any of the government coming, that the business community should not be facing the problem, because they are the ones who are fueling the economy of the country. So that is what we want. We are not expecting any, good demands. We don't have any demands from them. But our thing is that whatever basic things are required is to be given to the industry, because they are the ones who are supporting the economy. If industries are there, I think the economies will be booming.
Let's go to our reporters on the ground, Swarali and Rishabh joining us. Swarali, very quickly, what is the pulse that you picked up when you went to industrialists, when you went to the Bandhani artists? As of now, if you can tell us one big takeaway from Rajkot and from Jamnagar, what is it, Swarali, very quickly?
Yes, so Afrida, let me tell you one quick look after. If we look at the Rajkot and Jamnagar, we have been covering it since 2 days now. Let me tell you that we talked to various people from various walks of life, may it be industrial estates or from the business community, may it be Bandhani or small scale businesses like, food products. At that time, we got to know that there are various issues like GST or import duties. They are saying that also from gold market, it told us that increasing import duties is a challenge for them, because Gujarat is basically a business community and all their issues are related to business. Now, if we talk about the civic issues in Rajkot, they have problems related to cleanliness, garbage collection vans, those comes to societies are irregular. On the other hand, they also have some of the issues with drainage lines. But they were saying that during the election period, they clean everything, but post that again the situation is same. But uncontestedly, people over here are saying that we still trust BJP because it's been ruling here since last 27 years. We have certain issues, but with those issues, we are going to complain with our own party and we are going to vote for Narendra Modi. Let me tell you specifically that they are not looking for any candidate from the specific constituency. They are directly looking out for PM Narendra Modi for them.
Yes, so the Modi
Narendra
image
Modi
looming large. I'll get a quick word from Rishabh as well. Yes, Rishabh.
So here in Surat, Afrida, the way Surat has behaved politically in last few years has been, it has been a message to BJP as well. Remember, Surat was the first battleground for Aam Aadmi Party in Gujarat. There they won 27 seats in the municipal corporation elections, and that was a big thing for a new entrant in this city. Remember, Surat is not just one city. Surat is a metropolitan where people from throughout Gujarat, and not only Gujarat but even eastern Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Jharkhand, Odisha have settled, and that's why Aam Aadmi Party now see a chance here. They want to use it as a laboratory for Gujarat. Their plan is clear that win Surat and, put a bet on Gujarat next time around. Apart from that, we were around in the city. We met number of people. We also met migrant community. And 30 lakh, it's a strong 30 lakh community here in Surat who are migrants from UP, Bihar, Jharkhand, Odisha, Punjab, and even Maharashtra. 15 lakh of them do have voting rights here. So they actually constitute around 10 to 15% of vote bank here in Surat on all the 16 seats. And hence Aam Aadmi Party believe that they have a chance here because they have...
Yes, we will discuss the AAP factor. We have guests with us. Thanks, Rishabh and Surali, joining us. Thanks for joining us. Let me introduce, joining us here on the program, Rajalakshmi Joshi, political analyst, Manasvi Thapar, lawyer and political analyst, and also Mr. Sanjeev Srivastav, senior journalist. Very good evening to all of you. Thanks for joining us here on the program. The AAP factor, like I said, if I can begin with you, Manasvi, contesting all 82 seats this time as compared to 29 seats in 2017. Now, in a state where over 70%, I'm told, have never lived under a non-BJP government, considering that the BJP has been in power in the last 3 decades. AAP has, we all agree, has brought a great deal of aggression in this contest. Much like in Delhi earlier, the AAP's basic push in Gujarat is perhaps more along the class practices. Can you tell us, is the party positioning itself as the party of the underclass? Because the key message to the Gujarati voters, it seems, seems to be that, if we listen to the kind of poll pitch that is being made, honestly.
The basic vote bank which the Aam Aadmi Party is trying to cater to is the middle class, which has been sandwiched since last many years. After so many halts on middle class when it comes to the never growing income in Gujarat, the farmer class, the unemployed youth class. These are the sectors wherein Aam Aadmi Party has been concentrating the most. With the kind of paper leaks that have had in Gujarat, this would be the record-breaking paper leaks we have seen in the country, and Gujarat is leading there. And the kind of classrooms which have closed, the kind of schools which have closed in the last 5 years only is commendable from the BJP school of thought of politics. And therein when Aam Aadmi Party comes as an alternative, therein when Aam Aadmi Party comes as a party which has done some credible work in Delhi and Punjab and is a new party. And in this Parivartan Yatra, though it is very difficult for Aam Aadmi Party to cater to the large number of vote bank, but still it has made a huge momentum. It has got a very credible chief minister face. It has got a credible chief minister face. When I say that, he's young. He has talked about the youth politics. He has talked about the farmers' crisis. He has talked about people in the COVID crisis. So he's having a very large fan base. He's having a very good on-ground support from the people. And it is very welcome in Loktantra to have different political ideologies to fight. So the voters get the best of whoever they want to choose from, the best of all the world. People have seen the BJP rule, people have seen the Congress rule, and people have also seen Aam Aadmi Party rule because of the kind of widespread media and social media in Punjab and Delhi. So people have a very good option this time, and the kind of upfront political ideology Aam Aadmi Party is showing it has brought both the traditional political parties, the BJP and Congress, on ground and talk about the right muddas, the muddas of hospital, the mudda of education. This have been brought back into politics in Gujarat, which is a good step. Whatever
Rajlakshmi
party comes in
Joshi, I'm
power,
afraid this is a very short duration discussion. I want to bring in all the speakers. Rajlakshmi Joshi, do you agree that, Aam Aadmi Party has put the focus back on the real issues, and it's not just only going to be the caste dynamics or the class dynamics, issues will matter as well?
Good evening, Afrida. And yes, I agree with what Manasvi ji said. That all these issues are being talked about. But then, in over the last so many years, BJP has been focusing on these issues of development and employment, and that is how they have been focusing. And you must have seen that in fact they did not give so much of an importance to the caste factor as much as to development issues. And in spite of the fact that they are eyeing a seventh consecutive term. Actually, BJP seems to be quite confident, this Aam Aadmi Party, even though they have brought all these issues to the core, all that has happened is maybe the BJP has only become even more alert and even more proactive, and the Congress doesn't seem to be taking it, any serious at all. In fact, they seem to have almost gifted it to the Aam Aadmi Party, whatever dent they may be able to make. But the way I see it, I don't think that BJP, even in the seventh term, they don't seem to be having any trouble at all, because people seem to be quite happy. In fact, they are telling the Aam Aadmi Party, we don't want your freebies. We prefer all the development works, all the development projects that Modi ji has been bringing in. So that is the kind of a response.
But Aam Aadmi Party has offered a change. Aam Aadmi Party and Sanjeev Srivastava, two things I want to ask you very quickly. First is that, do you believe that for the Aam Aadmi Party, the very fact that they are posing themselves as an effective challenge to the BJP compared to the Congress, and if it manages to succeed in occupying that space and dislodge Congress, will that be a win in itself? And secondly, the Patidar vote. So much is being spoken about it. Last time we had the Patidar agitation as the center of the campaign. That is now defunct. Will the Patidar vote still matter?
So, okay, good evening, Shreya. If we
Afrida
start from
Ali,
the
this
second
is
point of Patidar, what happened in 2017 was the peak of Patidar disgruntlement, because you had a Hardik Patel. Earlier in the previous election, you had Keshubai Patel, which didn't work so well. But last time it was Hardik Patel and other youngsters, Jignesh Mewani, Alpesh Thakur. Now both Thakur and Hardik Patel have gone back to the BJP fold. And the BJP did concede a significant number of seats in Saurashtra, where the Patidar vote is consolidated. This time they have a Patidar CM. Also, the opposition does not have a solid Patidar face. So I don't think that factor will be as relevant as it was in 2017 or 2012. Now let's come to the 2022 election vis-a-vis what role is AAP playing. So AAP has definitely brought in a degree of aggression.
Yes.
It has put the BJP on the back foot in terms of raising issues in a very aggressive, combative manner. And that has kind of also boxed the Congress, which is now forced to take pride in the fact that they are running some kind of a silent campaign on the ground. Now, whatever that means in the outcome. But how will it affect the outcome? The outcome,
Right.
Gujarat, despite 7 consecutive terms of BJP, has always had a very solid chunk of anti-BJP or anti-Narendra Modi vote.
Yes.
So even in 2017, the Congress got around 40% vote. Now, what is going to happen this time? And the BJP got 99 seats.
Yes.
I think this time what is happening is that the BJP vote is intact with them, more or less.
Okay.
And the anti-BJP vote is getting split 3 ways.
Right.
Now,
Now
how much AAP is taking...
larger point most analysts are making. I'm afraid completely out of time, but I take all the important points made by our guests this evening on how the outcomes may not change, but it'll be interesting to see the breakup Nevertheless, thank you all for joining us here on the program. Let's take a short break. News and updates continue on the other side. My colleague Shreya Dhondial joins you.